Huddle with Mr. Bill Johnson, Executive Director of Football Manitoba. Beautiful sunny day. It's not going to be like that in a couple weeks, but that's okay because the Old Dutch Crunchers get to play indoors.
They do.
I'm looking forward to hearing about this Cruncher program.
Yeah, the Cruncher Festival, it's October 19th, and
Yeah.
it's indoors at the U of W, starts at 10 a.m., and it's going to be fantastic. Old Dutch is really behind the Cruncher division. They give them a ton of support, so we're looking forward to doing the games inside, and I think the parents are too.
I think so too. How many teams are involved in the Cruncher program? Do we know?
There's 22 teams altogether involved, so there's a lot of kids going to be there going through, and we'll have them playing mini games. We're doing them shootout style, so there's a lot of offense for the kids, and that's what they love. They love to score. So.
Absolutely, and the parents get to come on the field a little bit, or the coaches get to come on the field to help them with the positioning, right?
That's right. Coaches will come right out there, and they'll walk the kids through. It's all about learning fundamentals at that point. So.
Absolutely, and just touching the ball as many times as possible too, right?
That's right.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's going on in a couple weekends right after Thanksgiving. Great job for the Cruncher program. Well done. Very well put together. I like the idea. And next year should be bigger, better, but for the same side.
The plan is to, as long as we can have growth at the grassroots, we'll get as many kids out there as possible. I hope we have the problem of finding places to put them. That's a good problem to have.
It's a good problem to have. Speaking of a good problem to have, last year you talked about the touch program and how we capped it at a certain number. And now we've reached even a higher number this year.
Yeah, so our winter flag division is, last year we capped it at 300, and this year we've increased that by 25% to 400 kids, and I think we're going to hit there as well. We're almost at the 300 mark now with still a few weeks to go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it kicks off November 2nd. So.
November 2nd, and the age groups start at 6?
We start as young as 6-7-year-olds. We'll play in the youngest division all the way up to U18, which is 17-year-olds, so high school division. And then we also have a high school girls division as a portion of that. So we've run this as a separate league. It's an indoor league we're trying to just encourage female participation in flag football. It's a great sport for girls, especially girls who are from a team sport background. We get ringette teams, we get volleyball teams who just say, hey, let's do this as a cross-training opportunity, chance to be together and play and things like that. So that's starting at the same time.
And it's also a good camaraderie if you have a group of girls that are in high school that want to play from a different sport, like you said, cross-training. So if it's the off-season for them, they can still work on team-building exercises.
Yeah, I don't know how some of the other sports feel about this because we've had a couple of ringette teams who've come over and now they love flag so much that it's their main sport and ringette is the other thing they do. So.
Oops. We won't tell them anything.
I won't apologize for it either. So.
No, that's a good, and like you said, that's a second good problem to have is to introduce people to the sport that they not normally would have had that opportunity to try.
That's right.
It's good. So we've got the Crunchers we talked about the flag. We've also got Championship Month coming up too for the high schools as well, right?
Yeah, all the bowl games will be happening. That'll be happening first week of November. So some of those are at IGF, some of them are at the East Side Field. They're all around. You can check the WHSFL website for that, but that'll be an exciting time as well. And then we have Championship Weekend, which is the 26th and 27th, and that's at IGF for all the MMFA, the minor kids, as well as the Major League will be there as well. So we have tons of Saturday night right through and all day Sunday.
Do we have still some decisions to be made in the playoff pooling and whatnot? So these last couple weekends of games are pretty important.
Yeah, the playoffs start this weekend, so some kids are pretty excited, and it's about right timing because I think we're supposed to have snow before the end of the week, so it sounds about right.
What would be wrong with fall football without snow, right?
It's a Canadian tradition.
It's a Canadian thing, exactly. So we also have to give you some money for some raffle tickets, right?
Yeah, we have our mega raffle, and that's actually, the draw is happening on Tuesday. So we're giving a car away for the third year in a row, and that's an exciting time too. 65-inch TV, we have some Bomber season tickets, lots of cool prizes, so that's a neat thing too.
Right, so if you have bought in tickets, you need to get them in the office like yesterday, because if they aren't here, we got to make sure they organize, right, Bill?
Yeah, deadline's a week ago, so let's get them in now so we can make sure they're in that raffle, and we can pick a winner and give someone a car.
And that's at Tuesday, October 15th.
That's right.
4 o'clock, right?
That's right, yeah.
Awesome, perfect. So
right here at the Sport for Life.
Right here at the Sport for Life. So you want to come and check and see if you're like one of those winners, and you're right here on hand. You can give a hoorah and whatnot.
Yeah, I wish I could just hand you the car keys. We won't have the car here that day, but I'm sure the people will be plenty excited anyway. We will have the TV though. Someone can walk away with a 65-inch TV. So.
I'll be here to help carry it out if I have to. Maybe we'll put it in the back of my truck instead.
Plan your Grey Cup party.
Plan B there, Grey Cup party for sure. Bill, we've touched on a lot of great things happening in the fall. What's the program coming up in the wintertime we should touch on?
We have, aside from winter flag and things, we're actually working on some things right now that we'll be announcing very soon for tackle kids specifically, working on some fundamental skills, things like that. So it's a pretty exciting time for us right now. So keep your eye on our website. There'll be some stuff coming up very, very soon.
How has the tackle program over the fall? It started sooner. It starts in the summer now, right? And it works its way into the fall. I remember like Nationals and Eagles and all those teams and whatnot playing. I remember back in the day when I was wearing a little Nationals helmet and starting in the fall. I remember playing up until November. It gets pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's awesome. I have the privilege of having a son who plays as well, and he's a Pee Wee H player right now, and his team's in the heart of the playoffs, and he's pretty excited about things. So it's fun to see it through his eyes as well.
So do you wear the dad hat or the coach hat when you watch him play? I got to ask you that question.
My problem is more the administrator hat. So when I show up at fields, I'm often telling people, you know what, today I'm just his dad. That's all I'm doing here today.
Yep.
But yeah.
Good stuff.
It's fun. When you love football, it's a fun thing.
When you love football, it's a fun thing. It's a great sport, great camaraderie. Bill Johnson, I'd like to say thank you very much. Good luck to those people that did buy Raffle tickets in the draw next Tuesday, and good luck to the Crunchers and all the bowl games that are happening at the end of the month.
Perfect. Thank
Bill
you very
Johnson,
much.
Executive Director, Football Manitoba.
At Super 8 Winnipeg West, we have your comfort in mind with free Wi-Fi and free daily Superstart breakfast. We also have guest laundry facilities, a state-of-the-art fitness center, and a jetted hot tub. Sleep well in a spacious guest room equipped with plush new bedding, a 50-inch flat-screen HD TV, microwave, mini refrigerator, and Keurig coffee maker. Or book a suite with a kitchen, ideal for extended stays. Super 8 Winnipeg West, located just inside the perimeter on Portage Avenue.